did a video, I don't remember when. I know I did a video saying I was never going to get another Pinto. And I was done with Pintos. And yes, this is the one I pulled the engine out of. So here it is. First clip. This is a running and registered. This is the Pinto. The first Pinto I bought. You can see by there. That's the indicator of it. And it is a little dirty because it stays outside. Get a load of that bird shit on there. Oh, right there too. This is the Swamp Thing. It is running and driving and registered and insured and amazing. So I'm gonna show you it. A lot's been done to this thing. Holy shit, I don't know if I can get the hood prop up. Just 1 second. That's better. A lot's been done to it. Since the last time you saw it, this was out. Don't you like my blue paint job I did? Perfect. But a lot's been done to it, really. And it runs really good, as you heard in the first clip. Radiator was fixed as it had a crack. Where is it? This whole entire, there's a brass sleeve, and it was completely busted. What the hell is even that? Holy coolant leak. Okay. Other than that, new water pump, new belt, new air. You got the performance fuel filter on there. New solenoid, new battery, the cheap one, the EcoCraft. Yeah, EcoCraft. GM1 wire that's been wired in with no fuse. I don't know. I was told I need to have a fuse, but I kind of ball without it. Don't do that, I suppose, and probably someone's going to be all irritated at me. I don't really give a shit. And then obviously we have our in the cab fuse, which I kind of do care about. I don't want this beautiful specimen to burn down. And then obviously my Elbrock coil pack, my coil, not a pack. Obviously with this GM1 wire, the reason why I didn't want to do it is because this archaic ass shit, and I'm not interested in it. So I got the GM1. I know it's a little sacrilegious for a Ford, but it is what it is. Other things under the hood. Horn works. In hindsight, after I'm saying all this, it's making me think, yeah, maybe I didn't put a whole lot of work into it, but I really did. This whole entire engine has been regasketed and is not leaking oil from the bottom, but it is from the top because I am missing a screw. They use these Phillips screws. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'll get around to it. Carburetor's rebuilt. It's the one barrel. I forget the number of it. It's like 1150 something. I don't know. But everything underneath here is just fine. Two-bladed fan for maximum cooling efficiency. Yes, I am running the hoses that came with it. Do I care? Not a whole lot. Look at that Napa. That little Napa belt. New thermostat housing. It's kind of important to me. Whatever cooling power I can out of it, I would like to get it. Again, performance Canon oil filter. And that's really it. That's the engine. It's a 1.6 liter. Yeah, Kent engine. Kind of rare in the States. A couple things I did in the rear. Obviously, our era-appropriate Nixon sticker has got to go on. A reproduction and obviously license plate. But the other things that went into this is our lovely new old stock, as in was on a Pinto, was taken off a Pinto and stored for 30 years fuel tank. Got that fixed. So now we have a fuel tank. As you remember, I believe in the first video, seeing this, that tank was gone. It was done. Fixed the fuel neck, kind of. real thin wall steel for those filler necks. I gotta buy a new one that will go in there because I chopped it up, and right now I got JB Weld holding in my weld. Yeah, I know, it was so good. My weld was so good that I had to have JB Weld go over it. So, and that's failing, so I have to fix it. But no, other than that, it's got a fuel tank, and it has a fuel sending unit in it, mechanical, not electric, like you first saw. So this car is basically back to stock performance. Tires are cracked, but holding air. These are not the original Marshall steel belted ones. These are a mix match of 14 of Goodyear's and I think Michelin's. Yeah, Michelin's. So they're not bad, but they're not good. Brakes are stock. And yeah, I do drive around with the stock brakes. So eventually they will all get replaced. But as of right now, it's kind of just a fun car, and it brakes really well. And so I inspect the brakes before I leave in this thing, seeing if there's any seepage, and if there is, I won't touch it. I haven't gotten anything else. The rear drums, the pistons, it looks like they were replaced at some time in the past. And obviously I've already dealt with those, so the only thing that needs to be replaced is rotors and pads. But anyway, I digress. Interior, still somewhat roached. Got the seats in. I got a buddy to weld in the brackets, make new brackets for that seat. So it is stout for my wife to sit in. Obviously, I am the only one important enough for the only seat belt that was good enough in this car when I bought it. So this car, I only got a lap belt for me because no one else is really supposed to be in it. Obviously, the back seat too, it's the same in the carpet. It's all the same. The unfinished painting in here. Trial and error. This car is going to be restored one day. I'm hoping by our future kids, it'll be a project. But performance steering wheel wrap. Got to have it because I got cut by this plastic steering wheel, and I realized that I need to not do that anymore. Other news, the wipers don't work, but at least they have new blades. Underneath the cowl, and I think I can show you it right now. Honestly, I just sat down, but I'm going to show you it anyway because it's pretty crazy. The cancer on this car is pretty bad, especially in that front cowl area. Wow. Paradise. So anyway. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So that's gone. Not necessarily, and that's the wiper motor. Where's it at? Right there. Which, if you can see, is actually falling out. It actually was attached. That base was attached to there, and it has fallen out. Very gangster style on that. I hope that it doesn't jam up my driving. So yeah, it produces, just an absolute shit ton of stuff. But good thing I have these mats here, and it's damp because it's, it was raining. So anyway, that's that. That's the rust issue. It's not better. It's the same. It's a summer car, so I don't necessarily care. Heater works very well. That was focus. Heater works good. If I can show. Crap. Which one is it? Shit. Stupid keys. I'm trying to film it. Nothing on. We have blower for defrost, so in the winter time, this thing actually cranks hot. It's pretty nice. And right now it doesn't overheat like my truck does. Video flashes on. I did do a video on the Ranger on my page. It's the same. truck. So hopefully I'll be doing a thermostat replacement on it soon. I have it, I just haven't done it yet. But other than that, headliner's still okay, not bad. We got the Philco radio. It doesn't, it's kind of intermittent. Will it work? Probably not. I'm not really that deserving of it, I suppose. But and obviously the plastic, I gotta turn this flash off. Obviously, the lens on this was all yellowed and bad, and so I decided to just remove it. And so now we just have these clear gauges, which, as you see, 32,257 miles. So I've driven this car, I think I've driven this car a total since the oil change. Obviously, it is gone now, because I cleaned it for the car show that we had here in Northern California. But, that is, I think I've driven it about 120 miles since. Just registered, from registration, on the road, I've driven 120 miles. And I have filled up twice and topped off once, I think. I don't know. Plus, it does absolutely phenomenal on fuel economy. Gas gauge is working okay. It's a 70s car, so it's only going to work for a certain extent, but it does show that I have gas in it. I used a Mustang 2 fuel sender, which was suggested by my good Pinto friend in the area. So again, I guess, I have a door lock on this side, so I can get in and out, and I can lock it up. And this window actually came off its tracks, which I had to fix. It took me a couple hours to figure it out. I had to line everything, loosen stuff. It was a pain. I wish I videoed it, but I didn't think I'd be doing a video on it. Wasn't still confident at that point when I bought it back. So she goes all the way up now. Same with that side. Very good. Mostly in the dark now. We have our full plethora of lights now. Highs and lows. We have everything. That is the same cracked bumper from when I bought it. Dig out. So I drove over the bracket that goes on that, and it popped the original tire that was on the car. So I just through bolted it, and that works pretty well. It's probably more sturdy than all the other ones. Got the rears. Reverse lights do not work. I think in a haste when I pulled the transmission out, which I'm going to have a video section of the last video I have when I was working on it. All right. Just got done moving the car over here. Got the engine hoist. We're just going to go ahead and throw it in. I think we can do all the tuning and whatnot. And you know what? You may be wondering why I am not painting the engine block. I had to think about it. Well, this is the car that engine's going into. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think it'd be doing more damage to paint it than it would be just slam it all together. So, with that being said, today I've decided that I'm just going to slam it in here and call it a day. Just going to go ahead and just going to do it. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that. But I think I messed it up. I'm a hobbyist. This is not a daily driver. I understand that. I'm doing it for the love of the game. Regardless, let's go drive it around. Just a little quick scoot around. Ah, that sun's crazy. Not buckling up because we're just going in the cul-de-sac. Right key. Not putting anything on it. I put my foot on the brake. neutral. Very happy. Parking brake down, first gear. Fourth gear. I've got this car to not 40, but 70. A little scary. Up hills, it's a cakewalk as well. I'm in third gear. Is that third? Yeah, I'm in third gear going up a hill in a 72 Pinto that I've done basically almost nothing drastic to. Filming this, it's kind of hard driving one-handed, basically driving through the screen. I don't recommend it, but for the love of the game, because I didn't show it for the Ranger, because I didn't want to do all that. But this car is an absolute blast. Took it to the car show. It did great. I drove it basically to 2.5 hours. I drove this thing and did errands after it. This car is extremely relatively reliable for a car this age and with the circumstances that I found it in. So anyway, making sure no one's coming. There was someone coming, but don't worry, I'm in a Pinto, so. With the recall though, that's important. It makes noises. Am I gonna look at those noises? Probably not right now. That clacking, clattering in the back is most likely my seat, my foldable seat that I did not latch all the way. And it might fall down at some point, but it hasn't yet. Go ahead and punch it in fourth gear. Loves it. So I'm gonna stop recording and I'm gonna get back to you guys when I'm back at the garage. Oh, dieseling, my favorite. Whoa. So anyway, that's the 1972 Ford Pinto, my runabout, which it's been a long time and a lot of work. Lots of I've traded it. I've done a bunch of stuff with it, fell out of love with it, got rid of it. But at the end of the day, I have it again, and I absolutely enjoy it. It's great fuel economy. I've gotten about 30 miles to the gallon, which is good with the current times. Today is May 14th, 2026. And gas in my area is $6 a gallon. So this car, built for the recession, is right back at home, I suppose. Not in a good way, but it is back at home. Cowl fix. Just a big magnet that goes over the vents. Like that, goes flat. Doesn't work? Yeah. So I don't remember where I got them from. My grandparents got them for me. But if you have a rusty cowl filled with a bunch of debris, get these, and it'll save you having to pull the windshield, all the fenders, doing spot welding. But obviously, eventually, I would like to do that, get that done and sorted. I would like to fully restore this car still. But for the time being, I'm enjoying it as it is. That's going to wrap up this video. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Definitely share. I like showing my stuff. The President Nixon sticker I enjoy. I like sharing that too. If you like this video, genuinely, let me know your thoughts. If you want to see more of this car, let me know. Not a whole lot of Pinto people on YouTube. So this has been a very fun video. I'm very happy that I finally get to make it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Hey guys!
Here's another Pinto.
Another Pinto. That's the second
Pintos.
one we've seen. Yeah.
Okay, what's that one? There's one. What's that one in the middle?